What up, Woodies? Welcome back to another episode of VaporWood. Kennard here, and today we're taking a look at some e-liquids sent to me by Vegas Puff Vapors. They sent me 3 different lines of e-liquids, so we're going to do 3 different videos on these. But today we are taking a look at the Strange Fruit e-liquid line. Alright folks, welcome back to another episode of VaporWood. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's a pleasure to be with you, showing you the Strange Fruit e-liquid line. Now this line of liquids is a candy themed e-liquid line, so if you're not into candy flavors, this is definitely not going to be for you, as they are all very, 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 very sweet. But it's a pretty interesting line. It's got some pretty creative labels. I'll let you guys be the judge when we go over the bottling and presentation, all right? They have some pretty creative labels. They are a bit on the disgusting side, and the labels remind me of the old Garbage Pail Kid cards. I don't know if you remember those, but they were pretty funny little disgusting little trading cards. But yeah, so let's get right to it. We'll go up close, and we'll let you take a look at the bottling and presentation. We'll talk about that. Then we will get into the tasting, and we'll get on out of here. All right, guys, here we are up close with one of these Strange Fruit bottles. As you can see, here's some of the slightly gross labeling. It's cartoony, so some might harp on the marketing to kids thing, but it really just reminds me of the Garbage Pail Kids cards. They were cute but gross looking. It's kind of funny, and it goes along with their theme. This flavor is obviously called Krusty Charms, and I'll read the flavor descriptions when we do the tasting. But on the front of the label, you see just the pig with his bowl of what looks like Lucky Charms cereal. It says Strange Fruit, Krusty Charms at the bottom. But what you'll notice is it's a square glass bottle. I haven't seen this too often. I've seen it here and there. On the back, you have your nicotine levels. These are max VG, and they come in 0, 3, and 6 milligram. Also, the tiny print around here are your nicotine warnings and ingredients list and all that good stuff. So it is there. It is very small and very hard to read. So I would like to see that in a larger print. But other than that, childproof top with the dripper. It's got everything they need. You know, the warnings and everything are there. So we'll go ahead and give them the 2 thumbs up for their bottling and presentation. But I would like to see larger font for the nicotine warning and all that good stuff. Alright, so there's your bottling and presentation, and I'll show you each of the labels as we go through the flavors. The nicotine warning and all that on the back is the same, but the labels are different, and I do feel they deserve to be seen by everyone. So the first flavor we're going to take a look at is called Booger Sugar. I'll go ahead and zoom in. We'll show you the label real quick. Pretty disgusting, right? I don't know. I like it. I think it's funny as hell. But they included this card that's got all the flavor descriptions on it, so I'll go ahead and read Booger Sugar to you. Booger Sugar is cake pop, smothered in vanilla frosting and topped with fruity pebbles. Sounds pretty good. I'm big into the candies. I like candy. I'm a chubby boy. I like some candy. This sounds really, really good. Let's go ahead and get to the tasting. Cheers. Alright guys, this particular flavor is not really for me. I was really excited to try this flavor because I love Fruity Pebble vapes. But on the inhale and the exhale, I'm really getting the same flavor all together. I'm kind of getting a cake. I'm definitely getting like the bubbly pop sensation. But I'm not tasting any Fruity Pebbles whatsoever. So I don't think this one really hits the mark, guys. I love the label, but this one really isn't for me. It's a good liquid. It is smooth, but I kind of just taste vanilla frosting with like bubbly pop, and that's really all I taste. So I don't think they hit this one like their flavor description says. So we're gonna go ahead and give it a 1 thumb up because it is a good liquid nonetheless. It's just not really for me. All right, moving right along. The second flavor we have is called Rotten Candy. We'll zoom in and show you that label real quick. And the flavor description for Rotten Candy reads, a mix of candy drenched in grape soda and sipped through a red vine straw. Sounds great to me. I'm all about them candies. I'm not big on grape soda, but let's check it out. Cheers. Alright guys, on the inhale and the exhale, I definitely get that grape. I get that bubbly soda taste. I'm not really getting the red vines distinctly. I'm getting like an undertone of that red vine, and it's not really mixing very well for me. For lack of a better description, it kind of tastes like you get that grape and that candy, and then there's a foot underneath it. I don't know. It's no, I can't give this one any thumbs, guys. Sorry. Alright guys, and the last flavor I have for you from Strange Fruit is called Krusty Charms. Well, you already saw that label in the bottling and presentation section, but I had to show it again. I love these labels. I mean, to be honest with you, I love the labels. Not a huge fan of the liquid itself. So, like everybody's heard it, everybody's said it. Your label will sell your liquid one time. That's it. So, I mean, take that for what it is. The flavor description for Krusty Charms reads as follows. A face full of Lucky Charms cereal straight out of the box. I love some Lucky Charms, guys. So here's to hoping. Cheers. Alright, that is definitely Lucky Charms, guys. Inhale, exhale, all of it is straight like a handful of Lucky Charms. No milk or anything like that. It's definitely have that cereal base with like a marshmallow, fruity marshmallow in there. It's pretty damn good. Out of the three, this is definitely my favorite of the line. I will give the Krusty Charms 2 thumbs up. It's definitely a very good liquid. I think you should try out the Krusty Charms. Alright, so overall, guys, the line overall, I'm not giving a recommendation for the full line. I will say the Krusty Charms is definitely my favorite. It's by far the best liquid out of the 3. Now, these liquids, as I said before, come in 0, 3, and 6 milligram. They are all max VG, and they are coming in at... Take a look here. They're coming in at $20 for a 30 mil. And you know how I feel about that. $20 for a 30 mil, especially for some liquid that isn't on point, that's not amazing. I'm sorry, it's not. It's not worth it. I'm sorry, it is not worth $20 a 30 mil. I mean, you got the cool square glass bottles and the labeling. It seems to me like they spent all their money on marketing and their labeling and bottling, and didn't do enough research and development. I'm sorry, this can't get the VaporWood recommendation. But if you do want to check it out, it's not on the Puff Vapors Las Vegas website, which will be on the screen somewhere here. It is on strangefruitliquids.com, which will also be on the screen here, and a link below down in the description if you want to go check it out for yourself. But I'm not giving it my recommendation, so do with that what you will. Alright folks, that's all I have for you tonight. Remember, if you like what you saw, go ahead and give it a thumbs up or a like down below. You can also click this little button over here in the corner. It says VaporWood. Get subscribed up with the channel and stay up to date with the videos and the giveaways as I post them, and stay in the know. If you like social networking, hop on over, check out myvaporium.net. It's a social network made for and by vapors. It's got everything you could ever want in a social network platform. It's got live Google Hangouts with people hanging out, talking shop, talking life, just having a good old time. You got your DIY recipe section. You got custom box mod makers. You got reviewers on there. You got your average vapor. Everybody just coming together and having a great time. It's a good time for all. I mean, enough said. Definitely hop on over, check out myvaporium.net, and see what you've been missing. And as always, guys, keep chasing those clouds, my friends. Live long and vapor.